All right, cool, bet. I really listen. I ain't in the mood to make no fucking video, but I'm getting called to make this video. Called. So damn, I'm here. All right, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. See, this is the energy that I'm talking about. It's just like entitled energy. People being entitled to your space, to your energy. This is why you have to go back and watch the video about your self worth and your value. Because when you start understanding your value, now you start to see why your energy is so damn valuable. But honestly, like why your energy is like getting pulled by all these different fucking people. Okay? Listen, I'm at the park earlier with my dog, chilling with my dog. I'm there doing research. As an artist, as a creative, I have an idea, a story formulating in my head. I am there to do research on what the fuck is going on in my head. All right. I pull up. I'm in my SUV. I put the lift gate up, the fucking trunk up, because I like to sit in the back of my trunk and watch the ducks and people walk by, whatever. This fucking couple is staring at me. They just keep staring at me. Dude tries to tip his hat at me. I'm not tipping my hat back, bro. What the fuck do you want, dog? And they had two dogs already. So it's like, I don't need my dog getting hyper and doing all this extra shit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was already thinking, like, I was not even going to bring my dog with me. I was like, he needs to probably stay home. But it's better that he gets outside. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. So now this couple is like across the fucking, I mean, these people are like 30 feet away from me and they're just staring at me, bro. So then my dog, they try to walk by me or whatever, I guess try to get my attention. My dog barks. So the lady says something, she was like, oh, he's barking or something, and like walks off with the two dogs. All of a sudden the husband's like, oh, can I take a picture of your dog? Can I take a picture of him? Da da da. And I'm like, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, I'm in the back of my fucking car, right? Trying to do my own thing. Whatever. I guess, yeah, sure. You can take a picture of my dog. Then it's like a whole small talk, a whole thing about his life or whatever. Not even about his life. Basically saying that my dog looks exactly like the dog he has. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he has a twin going out there, da da da. Because like at first, I did not want to make small talk. You know, sometimes you have to be in your own space and your own energy. That's my whole point of this whole fucking story. Right. So the dude is talking to me. Normally, when people approach me, it's like, all right, I will go against my boundaries to accommodate them. Because even saying this story out loud, I'm like, oh, but I could have been nicer to the dude, whatever. No, fuck that shit. I was there with purpose. I had purpose. I had limited amount of space and time for that purpose. I was there on a mission. Okay? This man is like drawn to the light, right? So he wanted like come over here. So now it wasn't enough that he's staring at me 30 yards or 30 feet away. Now he has to come to my space. His wife gets the fucking hint and walks away. So now he's there. Oh, can I take a picture of your dog now? It's just it's so uncanny. It's so uncanny. They look so much like my dog. It's so uncanny. All right, cool. Okay, haha. So now I'm making small talk. So yeah, he has a twin out there. Yeah, it's crazy. Da da da. Got the I got him from my mom. Whatever. And then so then that's not enough for the guy, right? That's not enough for the guy. That's not enough for the guy. It's not enough for the guy. Now he's like, oh, what breed is he? What's his name? Oh, well, do you mind if I pet him? And it's just like, dog, like, okay. So now he's trying to pet my dog. My dog is barking at this man, dog. Like, my dog is he picks up on energy. You feel me? So some people he's cool with. He don't mind. Like, you walk by, do your business. He don't give a shit. Other people, he does not like them, bro. Like, he will tell you, like, he's like me. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, dude. There's no like in between, like, oh, maybe I can kind of get close. No. All right. So, anyways, and then some people say, oh, but the dog's picking up on your energy. No, he wasn't really picking up on my energy because there was other people in the park my dog ain't had no problem with. You know what I'm saying? Dogs understand humans. They've done studies about how they can pick up on your body language, how they can pick up on your scent. They know a fucking bad person or a shitty person from a good-hearted person. There's studies on this shit, okay? Not just eugenics, as far as like the mother pit bull passing down the trauma to her baby pit bull and all of that. That's part of it, but it's not just that. Like dogs can really in your scent, like like babies are drawn to me, dogs are drawn to me, type shit, right? And that's because they're pure. So pure light can see pure light. Whatever this dude had going on in his vibration, though, my dog wasn't fucking with it. So he's like, "Oh, can I pet him?" And mind you, a lot of people at the park have come up like, "Hey, can I pet your dog? Can I pet your dog? Can I pet your dog?" Sure, whatever. Some people then get mad that he jumps on them. It's like, well, why the fuck did you come over here asking to begin with? Like he was minding his business. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come play with him. Now when he want to play, now you don't want to play. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, it's like they want him to play the way they want him to play. You know what I'm saying? And this is all related to you. Trust me, this is all coming back around. But the point is, like, there's certain people that want your energy. They want to siphon your energy. Like another reader had talked about siphoning, right? Somebody had said that word the other day. And it's like they want to siphon your energy and take your energy when it's convenient for them. And they also want to do it in the way that is beneficial for them. So they can't take your energy, pure light energy, all the time. Okay? A lot of people can't handle the aggression I'm coming with right now. And there's a reason why this aggression has to come out. Okay? It's time to stand up for your fucking boundaries. But the point with the dog, I ain't finished with the dog yet. The point is that the man wasn't satisfied with staring at us. He wasn't satisfied with taking a fucking picture. A picture. Okay? And now he's not satisfied with my dog standing there looking at him. So now my dog is barking at him shit. The man is like, "Oh, well, can I pet him? How is he? What's his temperament like? And all this other kind of shit. Like he's about to go breed my dog or something. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he's neutered anyway, so I mean, whatever. So I'm like, I mean, he gets excited. Like I'm trying to basically like say, like, listen, he's barking at you. I don't know why you keep getting closer. He's obviously not feeling you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But to spare this man's feelings, essentially, I'm just like, oh, well, he gets excited, he gets hyper, like normally, yeah, no, I mean, but he's friendly, and I was like, yeah, he's kind of stubborn, whatever, but he's friendly. The man want to keep coming closer. Then, because it's not enough that a fucking pit bull, German Shepherd pit bull with fucking fangs is barking at you. That's not enough for the man, right? That's not enough for him. All right, bet. So now, yeah, he has to keep getting closer and closer, right? Um, anyways, he's like, oh, I don't know. Finally, basically, he gets the fucking hint. Like, I'm not in the mood for none of this small talk bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you got going on or why you feel like it's okay to come try to infiltrate my energy. I don't know what you got going on, but like, I'm not feeling it, dog. Okay, like today is not the day. Today is not the day. Of all days that has ever been in existence of human mankind, today is not the day. Okay? And my dog doesn't ever react like that. Like, what I'm saying is, usually he's friendly, whatever, whatever. Let people pet him. They move about their business, cool. Let's call it a day. But for whatever reason, he was barking at his man, barking at his man. And then so he chilled out, right? My dog chilled out. So the man came closer, and then like the man raised his hands or did some shit. He made some gesture with his hands, and my dog went fucking crazy. He was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Yeah, I don't trust him." And he was like, "Why I say that? Because I don't trust my own." Ha ha ha, like type shit. It's just like, you don't trust him, he don't trust you, motherfucker. I don't listen. The point of all of this, man, is like you got people that are going to try to be entitled to your energy. Okay, it's going to come in a sense of like family. It's going to come in a sense of like lovers. or people that are trying to be your lover. Like maybe you're talking to somebody or courting somebody or whatever it is, okay? And they feel like they're entitled to your energy, like to the shit that you put out. And understand that nobody is entitled to that at all, okay? You have your path, your divine purpose, your mission. If anything is not in alignment with that mission, honestly, it's fucking irrelevant. It's irrelevant. If it has nothing to do with your mission, it is irrelevant, okay? Too many of us are out here walking out of alignment and all kind of shit, whatever. The point is that everything else, it really is irrelevant, okay? Sharing your light, sharing your gift. But if you don't know your gift yet, you don't know your passion yet or your purpose yet, okay? These are the things, I guess, why you're on this damn channel. I need to start doing a better job. Okay, so um I can feel the energy, man. And it's not just about this man at the park, okay? Because maybe on a different day it'd be different. But I mean, my dog was reacting to this man. I don't know what it was about this man. He's just a fucking irritating man, okay? I'm sure in somebody's family they love him or whatever may have you, okay? But ah, it's just the audacity to feel like you can come and approach somebody's car after from a distance trying to get their attention or tip your hat and them not fucking respond to you. So then you're like, okay, well now I'm gonna go closer and say something. Okay, well now I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, now I'm gonna come closer and try to pet you and be like in your fucking energy. Listen, the whole point of this is it wasn't just about the dog and all of this. Um, I'm getting called to make so the past few days I've been hearing about shaking negative energy, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I should do a four video series or some shit because it could be negativity within you, it could be negativity from your environment, which is very hard to shake at times because you start to justify it like, oh well, I really need to change this damn loop cycle on this video, but whatever. Um, the point is that you know you. I just pause it. Fuck it. You start to justify it because it's like, okay, well, this is the rent that I can afford, or this is where I can afford to live, or whatever the circumstance may be. However, when you're in certain environments, it blocks you from thriving. Okay? In certain environments, you cannot let your creativity and your light and your value shine. And so it becomes now about your mental health and your holistic health. It becomes about your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. Not just, oh well, what's the cheapest thing that I can afford? Okay? That's when you have to start looking at, well, maybe I need to cut back to a fucking $30 a month cell phone plan. Or maybe I need to cut out some of this fucking Disney Plus, Uber Eats, da 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 da. Some of y'all say y'all don't have money, and all your money is going to fucking Uber Eats, where the bare minimum you spend on there is $20 to $35 every time you open the app. Every time you open the app. You see what I'm saying? So the stuff adds up. The point is that, for instance, when I first moved to this city, I moved to a side of town that I didn't know was like that side of town. Okay. Now, the rent was obviously cheap. It was affordable. Why? Because I had slumlords. Why? Because it was roaches. Why? Because it was gunshots and helicopter sirens. It was gunshots and police sirens and helicopters every fucking night. 2:30 in the morning, bro. This is what you would hear around you. 2:30 in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, you got the neighbor yelling at his wife, screaming, slamming doors, ah, yeah, 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 all night, all night, all night, all night. Dude would try to come to my door and apologize with weed. Like, bro, get the listen. And then you had the people across here now that moved in here now towards the end of my time here, which is how I even learned about how much environment really truly impacts you, was because these freaking people moved right over there now to this other little house next to the building. Mother and daughter be out there in the fucking street in the middle, in the parking lot in the middle of the night, yelling and screaming at each other. Fuck you, ah, dog barking, babies crying. Like this was, you see what I'm saying? That that's not a conducive environment to growth. You can't grow in that. You understand? Most of these people on a fixed income. I myself was on a fixed income. You understand? But the difference was I started to have a lot of and even you could see like my YouTube videos at the time, like vision board party and different things that I did around that time. This was actually, matter of fact, everybody else was having the fucking worst year of their life because it's 2020. 2017 was my worst year of my life, so I was already well equipped for anything 2020 threw at me. And a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened, but like besides COVID, there was a natural disaster here in my city. There was a breakup I was going through. My ex mother in law committed suicide. I mean, it was a lot of shit going on. Okay, but 2020 didn't drag me down because I had a purpose, or I had something to just realize. Like, I don't know. That's a whole nother video. I could just do a whole video just on 2020. The point is that I had a creative spark and a light and something that needed to be shared with the world, i.e. YouTube or whoever. It just needed to be out there. I have a company that I'm creating that needs to be out there for the globe, okay? And all of this started in that place. But I hit a ceiling and I could not grow it anymore because when you're in a certain environment, you can't, is not conducive to your growth. Perfect example now. This place that I'm in now was a saving grace coming from that place to this place. This was a place where I learned, like, oh, okay, it's quiet outside. Like, I can be comfortable and quiet. You know what I mean? It became a place of transformation. It became a place of like peace and quiet. Like, oh, I don't have to be scared to take the trash out at night. Something simple. You know what I'm saying? I could take trash out at 1 o'clock in the morning if I want to. You know what I mean? Not being in survival mode, not being in defense mode, not being in like just this hyper aware, alert fucking state that is super unhealthy to be in. Now, when I made the jump from paying less than 1,000 a month to paying well over 1,000 a month, it was like, well, shit. How am I gonna get this done? Fuck it. I had no choice. I had to bet on me at that point, and I made it happen. That's the thing about you. You will always make it happen. You will always find a way. You always find a way. Okay? There's strength in you. There's fortitude. You're gonna find a way. So sometimes it's not always evident. Sometimes, yeah, you do have to be a little bit more patient. However, if you're in an environment like that, that is robbing you, seeping you of your energy, of your mental health, your emotional health, your whatever the fuck, you got to get out. It's time to go. It's time to go. Don't talk to me about nonsense, man. I had to sleep in my car. I've slept on the streets. Like, don't talk to me about nonsense, okay? You have to do what's right for you. Now, the point is that this damn near sanctuary here has now lately become not that, because I have negative fucking low vibrational energy below me. Okay? Now, when you live in multi-unit dwellings, this is what happens: is you can't control who the fuck moves in next to you, beside you, beneath you, whoever the fuck. Okay? There's a reason why I am up here and that low vibrational energy is down the fuck there. The point is being uncomfortable to live freely in my own space. You understand? My dog can't run around because this motherfucker gonna go call the cops or some shit. You know what I mean? The point is that sometimes the negative energy is outside of you and there ain't much you can do. As far as your environment, maybe you can't change it immediately. However, you can create a sanctuary inside of your household and inside of yourself. Maybe you have to share a couch. Maybe that's your living situation right now. Maybe you're sharing a couch or a fucking blow up mattress with somebody. I've seen the shit, okay? But mentally you can create solitude or strength inside of you. However, you have to really be in alignment and tuned in with your body and your needs and your desires and your fucking mission on this planet in order to keep such strong mental energy when this shit is like it will literally bring you down. See, that's what it is. It's like, you know uh zombies, right? Everybody's obsessed with these zombie movies and shit, or they were, some years ago. But either way, it's literally like that. It's like, if you can imagine like a pack of zombies jumping on a person and bringing them down to their level. They're trying to sap you of your energy because it gives them a spark. It gives them the ignition that they need. It gives them whatever the fuck they're trying to rob you. Like, energy vampires are real. Okay, there was a festival some years ago, and a prominent celebrity stood up there in a fucking vampire costume, sucking the energy from the crowd, and the crowd is like eating it up. Like, this shit is real. Energy vampires are a for real thing. Okay, so it's cool to be cordial. Like, I was trying to be nice to the dude. He wasn't getting the fucking hint. My dog was giving him signals to back the fuck away. He still wasn't getting the hint. So on and so forth. Um, but sometimes being cordial, it goes too far. All right, being this fucking nice guy where everybody is just entitled to you, and part of it is today's society where they expect, like, oh, you have a cell phone, you must be on it 24/7 like I do. Like, fuck no. I can't stand being on my phone, bro. I cannot stand being on my phone, bro. No. Unless I'm watching some fucking YouTube video or like elevating my mind in some type of way, or maybe playing Monopoly Go or some shit. But I mean, I really cannot stand being on my phone, man. It's just constant, like, need. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, it's like, I've talked about this, but like, people waking up, coming back from the astral realm, immediately going and looking at what other people are doing with their lives. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, today I had this family group chat going on and on and on and on and on and on about, oh my god, it's the weekend, it's the weekend, it's the weekend, it's the weekend. Like, why are you praising 2 days off? Praising the weekend as if it's gonna change your life. Like, stop building a life that you want to escape from. They talk about, you only live once, you only live once. You only die once. Okay? Even if you believe in reincarnation, this is your incarnation now. Your one chance now, at this lifetime now. You came back during this body, this timeline, for a reason right now. So you only die once. Why are you filling your days with bullshit that doesn't make you happy? It doesn't fulfill you. Being around people. Listen, I get the family thing. You can't really necessarily choose your family. Now, you can change how much you interact with the motherfuckers, though. Some of you are not strong enough to do that, though. And this is what I'm talking about. You have to set the fucking boundary. You teach people how to treat you, right? So, as a former nice guy or people pleaser, it was like, I had to now reestablish the boundaries and do what's right for me, and not feel guilty about the fact that I can't interact with you because you are not on the same. It's not even about being on the same vibrational level. You're not on the same mental level, dude. The things you think about in a day and the things I think about in a day. No. Having a millionaire mindset, an abundance mindset, a prosperity mindset, and playing the fucking victim, and being brought down, and, oh man, woe is me, oh I'm so broke, oh I'm so broke. The more you keep telling yourself you're broke, guess what the fuck's gonna happen? You're gonna be broke. You understand? It's not all about having money. What I'm saying is, you get what you put your attention on. So the biggest thing for me, like today, was to realize, like, becoming an adult is realizing that your favorite cousin is no longer your favorite cousin. Just because when you were a kid, that was somebody you looked up to or you admired or you thought, oh shit, man, they really had it going on. That's my favorite cousin. That's my favorite cousin. That's history. Being an adult is knowing that you've grown enough, seeing that you've grown enough that that former I'm not even say the former connection you have with them. Being an adult is realizing that you've elevated to a point where you have enough self-awareness to say that this cousin and their vibration and the way that they perceive life is not on my wave. And that's okay too. Why is it that you have to like sit here and try to pander towards people because they're family? Fuck that. Sometimes family are the most toxic. Sometimes family are the most life sucking, fucking betrayal ridden, fucking preying on your downfall type of people. It's not all this like somebody said to me the other day, you know, she been going around telling people uh, uh, um, not to get too down about the holidays because, you know, basically this facade that Hallmark and them put out there is not always the reality. Okay, some of us don't want to go home on holidays. Some of us don't have homes to go to on the holidays. Some of us have these bonds that need to be broken. Okay. Speaking of 2020, you know what the fuck I did on Thanksgiving? I flew to Hawaii. I went to fucking Hawaii and I did LSD on the beach and I had the best fucking time of my life and the most transformational experience I ever had was in Hawaii by myself on Thanksgiving. I didn't give two shits. Listen, I ain't get an invite from that family. I ain't get an invite from that. Three different fucking families at the time. I ain't get no, all right, cool, bet. I'm doing my own thing. Really, it really was. I was sitting there one day watching Sister Sister. And I'm watching Sister Sister. And they're like, they go to Hawaii for Thanksgiving. I'm like, who goes to Hawaii for Thanksgiving? Like, what? You know what I mean? And I was like, wait a minute. Why don't I go to Hawaii for Thanksgiving? So I did it. I booked the fucking flight. And like I remember talking to my mother, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii on Wednesday." Like she was like, "What?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii on Wednesday." Like I was sitting here watching Sister Sister, da 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 da, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go spend." You know. Anyways, the hotel they tried to like replicate the Thanksgiving festivities for people. I didn't even go to that bullshit. I'm not in Hawaii to eat fucking pilgrimage. You see, I mean, of all places, okay, Hawaii and all the colonialization and different things that have gone on over there. If you actually look into the history, I mean, my God, like the last people that need to be welcoming any type of fucking pilgrims and shit. Matter of fact, when I was there, they were protesting. They was going down, they was going around the island protesting and shit while I was there. You know, it's interesting. I've noticed that lately I tend to always be where the protests are. Not like I'm actively going to the protests or being a part of them, but meaning like my energy, like I just fuck. I was there for my cousin's wedding in Philadelphia. All of a sudden, they're down here protesting that they don't want an arena in Chinatown because they displacing those people from their fucking houses. I went into the Starbucks line the other day. The chick had on she said Starbucks supports genocide sign. Stand up outside of Starbucks on the in the middle of the street, the same park I'm talking about. A few months ago, I'm leaving the park with my dog. Look to my left, and it's like a whole fucking protest going on. I didn't go over there, but I think it was like LGBT something was going on over there because I saw like the flags and the I saw the trans flag and I saw the rainbow flag and like I don't know, they had their own little thing going over there. Okay, and then there was obviously now the Black Lives Matter protest. I was actually out there. I have actual footage from being there, walking amongst the people. A dude coming up with a super soaker full of mace and all kind of shit. Like, see, that's the thing. Okay, sometimes you can't control the external energy, but you can control not just your reaction. I don't even want to say you can always control your reaction. Sometimes you can't in the moment. All right, emotions take over. However, you can determine if that's a vibration that you should continually keep feeding energy into. Sometimes you can't keep giving fuel to that fire. Some some bridges need to be burned. Okay, like people always talk about don't burn a bridge, don't burn a bridge, don't burn a bridge. Like, bitch, torch them shits. Torch all the bridges. Okay, torch them. Cause there's no sense in keeping up a bridge that you don't intend on walking back towards any fucking way. You already crossed the bridge. That part of your life is over. Light it on fire and keep it the fuck moving. All right. Too many of us want to ruminate and obsess over the past, trying to live that life now. That life is done. It's over. Stop talking about writing. I'm gonna write a new chapter. Write a new chapter. Write a whole new fucking book. I don't know why you want to stay stuck in that one book trying to write new chapters and keep trying to add to it, man. Just close the fucking book and be done with it. Now, I know it's much easier said than done. Easier said than done. Listen, you're going to have to go through the painful aspect of it. You're going to have to go through the isolation aspect of it. You're going to have to go through the self-doubt and questioning yourself aspect of it. Is something wrong with me? Oh, maybe if I could just be this way to fit in with them, and then it's okay to be the black sheep of your family. It's okay to burn the bridges that no longer suit you. It's okay to move the fuck on. Protect your energy. That I'm gonna just put this on, okay? Your energy is transactional value, okay? Not everybody's entire. It's like, would you go around the streets giving everybody you meet $500, whether you had it or not? You could be a multimillionaire. You could be on your last dime. Would you sit there, every fucking person you meet? Oh wait, let me write you a check for $500. Cash that in 2 weeks. Here, let me write you a check for $500. Da 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 da. No, you see what I'm saying? Your energy should be just as valuable. Your energy should be just as valuable. So, anyways, I was thinking about the 4-part series because some of it is, yes, it's negativity inside of you. Okay, negative self-talk, these things. Sometimes it is this environmental shit where it's like, damn, I can't move right now, but these motherfuckers are hindering my progress, which means you need to get a sense of urgency. Okay, it's way too many ways to make money online nowadays for you to keep using that as a fucking excuse. All right, if you need money, you can go do some Uber Eats, something. You understand? Now, some of you, I understand. If you got a disability or something, fixed income, you can't really work, da da da. I get that. However, that does not hinder you. If you look at a lot of these different ones, some of these fixed income systems, they do not hinder you from starting your own business or selling, some of your passion projects on the side or whatever it may be. Okay. Um. Listen. Anyways, I feel this fucking energy very heavily, very, very, very heavily. So that was 30 minutes of ranting and raving. Anyways, I meant to come on here and show y'all this video, which really, because at first, like I said, I kept getting called to make this video, and I was like, I don't want to make the video, and I kept getting called to make the video, and then I came across this video, which is not me speaking, obviously. So I'm gonna just let this play. And let me get myself out of the way. Hold on. Shit. I gotta get this out of the way. Let me turn that off. Boom. Here we go. All right. We all gonna watch this, okay? Actually, I didn't want to do that. I don't know why I just did that, actually. Damn it. Whatever. I'm gonna just let it play for now.
Your heart has intelligence, and that it actually communicates to every other heart.
Listen to this.
Literally, electromagnetically. All your hearts right now are talking to one another. Literally. I am not making this up. It is not just a philosophical idea or a euphemism or a metaphor. Your hearts are talking to each other in electromagnetic pulses right now. You are sitting in each other, immersed in each other's expanding heart bubbles. Listen to this, think about this, picture this, give energy to this, and you will see what kind of impact you have all the time. Every single beat of your heart sends out an electromagnetic 360-degree spherical bubble at the speed of light. That electromagnetic pulse, 186,300 miles per second. That means instantly, nearly, every single one of those bubbles pulsates around and through the entire planet from every single being on it. You are immersed in each other's heartbeats. When you begin to talk to your own heart, you will know how to talk to others, sometimes without saying a thing, with your mouth or your brain, which sometimes is for the best. No offense. But you, each and every one of you, have been at war between your brains and your hearts and your bodies. It is time to allow them their due and to allow them their own unique communication and to function as a triad to work together harmoniously. At any given moment, like this one, and 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 this one, at any given moment, you act to the best of your ability on the thing, whatever it is, that contains the highest joy, that you have the highest capability of taking action on, whatever it is. What you people call careers, projects, goals, achievements, they aren't. They are none of those things. You all have the same career. You all have the same goal. You are all achieving the same thing, and that is this. All you have to do, the only goal you have in life, the only career you have in life, is to be yourself as fully as you can. How you choose to go about doing that at any given moment, how you choose to express the goal, how you choose to express the life career of being yourself is up to you, and that is what most of you call your careers, your projects, your jobs. It's the expression that you're talking about. Those are not your goals. You are the goal. How you want to do it is up to you.
You, self.
The idea, therefore, is to understand again, it doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as, at every given moment, when you look at all the options available to you at that moment, whatever they may be, whatever they may be, whatever they may be, the idea, again, is to keep it simple, moment to moment, step by step. It doesn't mean that there might not be some expression that is what you call a life-spanning career or project. It might turn out to be that, it might not. But you don't have to know that. The point simply is you will unerringly be led to whatever you need to do in whatever way you need to do it, if at every given moment you simply choose out of all the options available to you the most exciting one and act on it to the best of your ability until the next most exciting moment makes itself revealed to you, or until there is no more excitement in that and you look around for another. But it can be anything. You might decide, out of all the options you have available to you at any given moment, that simply taking a walk in the park is the most exciting thing you can imagine doing at that moment. If you diminish that, if you devalue that as if it had no business or no place having anything at all to do with this idea of environmental protection that you say you're excited about, then you're missing the point. If that really is the most exciting thing that occurs to you at that moment that you're capable of doing, then it is connected, and the excitement is what tells you that it is. Because who knows what you're going to think of on that walk? Who knows who you might meet? Who knows what you might see? That will dovetail right back in to the other thing that you may not really have an ability to do anything about at the moment. That may not right then contain all your highest excitement. Will you please move yourself to a spot where there is no obstruction between yourself and the channel's chair?
Okay.
And be about, say 10, 20, 30 feet away, whatever you wish, but not right up on it.
Okay.
You have a clear line?
Oh. Okay. Yes.
All right. Now, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
How did you get there?
I walked.
That's all? You didn't have to think about it? You didn't have to plan it? You didn't have to say, well, what am I going to do when I get to that spot? You didn't have to think about, well, what's going to happen after step number 4? Should I make step number 5 there or here?
Well, I thought a little
Well,
bit
if step
about
number
how
5
to
is
get
here, will I be able to influence step number 6? Will step number 7 be as powerful as it could be if step number 6 is over there instead of over here?
No,
If you did all that, you wouldn't have walked, you wouldn't be where you are now.
it's true.
It would have been impossible. And that's what you're doing to your life. You're trying to second guess, third guess, fourth guess, fifth guess, sixth guess, seventh guess yourself, thinking that you need to know every single move you're going to ever make. And that is going to straitjacket you so that you won't be able to move at all. None of you lack any trust you never have, never will. There's no such thing as a lack of trust. No such thing. Not even for a second. No such thing. Never has been, never will be a lack of trust. The question is, what definition are you putting your trust in? Ask yourself, is this thing not exciting because my definitions make it not exciting? Or is it really not who I am? And conversely, is this thing really the thing that excites me the most, or does it only seem that way because I'm too afraid to go in the direction that actually is representative of my excitement, and I'm only making this seem like the exciting thing so I won't have to pay attention to that? Always double check yourself. Always take that moment of honesty, and once you have determined whether or not it's simply your beliefs that are coloring it or not, then you can proceed with clarity. And if you simply practice that, and with self-honesty, you'll get the hang of knowing how to tell the difference. Each and every one of you now, allow yourselves a moment to remember who you truly are. Let go of all assumptions for this moment of what you think you are, who you believe you have been taught to be, who you believe you need to be, what you think you need to do, where you think you need to go. Just let go. And remember that the act of surrender is simply the act of acceptance, total acceptance of yourself. Surrendering is not the giving up of anything except the things that are not you. And to allow the universe to show you who you were created to be, who you are. Know that you already have what it is you wish to have. And in a state of humble gratitude, to thank the infinite for what you already have. And let it be shown to you that you have it. That is prayer. Prayer must remain in the present, not project into the future, for that is a denial of who you are now. Not long for the past, for that is a denial of where you are now. Denial leads to separation, leads to projection, leads to blame. Responsibility is yours to have, and responsibility is your power.
Boom. I would replay that, but I'm not going to replay that. I mean, so there's a lot to unpack in that message. There's a lot to unpack in that message. I mean, you could do a whole nother video just on that aspect. But, yeah, you being you literally radiates out, right? And so, yes, it is true that you're going to get some level of low vibrational beings attracted to you because you're emanating something that people haven't seen before. All right. However, that puts you in a place where you have to acknowledge your boundaries. That puts you in a place where, man, you just gotta stand up for you. Like I don't have the patience for this tonight. I don't have the patience for this right now. All right, like honestly, this is that tough love segment, man. Because I mean, I'm not here to sugarcoat the shit and hold your hand and whatever. Like, you've had enough babying, you've had enough enabling. That's why you are where you are right now. Okay, there's no more of that shit. Cut the loss and move the hell on. There's a whole nother life outside. There's a whole nother life outside, and you're keeping yourself stuck in this little ass lens. It's like you're trying to. You have this whole world, and you're sitting here trying to walk your life through this fucking diagonal, angled type of thing. Okay, you can't walk straight up. If the, it's like if there was a wall, and the only way to get past this wall or through this wall is a diagonal space looking like this, and you're an upright being. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole what they say, putting a round peg in a square hole type shit. Okay, you can no longer contort yourself to fit other people's ideals of you. You can no longer keep giving yourself and 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 giving yourself to the point where you have nothing left. You have no energy left for you. Your passions and your mission. Like I said, you being in alignment is all that matters. He was talking about, he was like, there is no end goal as far as like your job and the way that you do express it, your goals and dreams and aspirations, whatever the fuck. The real project, like I tell people, my greatest art project is me, is myself. That's your greatest art project that you could ever do in life, is yourself. Holistically healing. That means mentally healing. That means physically healing. That means emotionally healing. That means spiritually healing. Especially if you have these generational fucking curses and other things passed down to you and so on and so forth that you had nothing to do with. Well, you had something to do with it now. You can heal your entire family line. Your entire family line. You can heal that. Okay? That's how valuable your energy is. That's how strong the creator within you is. That you are a co-creator. You are a co-creator. The, you talk about being made in God's image, source image, whoever the fuck image. That source is in you. Okay? Everything in this universe, if you go and look outside, you go walk around right now, all the minerals on the ground, every single one of those minerals you find on the ground is within you. You have carbon within you. You have helium within, or oxygen within you. You have fucking so many things that make your cells what they are, living organisms and living, breathing, cells. If you look at the elements that you find outside in the earth or in the cosmos, you will find those same elements within the human body. Okay? So, um, yeah. I'm thinking about helium because somebody was talking about the periodic table yesterday. Who the fuck was talking about that? Oh, it was like a Pixar animator or something, but he said that he used to see the periodic table as like he said don't sit next to helium. Basically, he didn't just see like the periodic table like most of us saw in like physics class or whatever, science class. He broke it down to like this group cannot sit next to that group because then this reaction will happen and blah 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 blah. So boom, it's the same shit we talking about. All right, this energy over here cannot mix with this energy over here, or it'll be catastrophic. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like plutonium or whatever fuck, or helium mixing with nitrogen or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain chemicals on a periodic table that cannot mix and mash, or will be catastrophic. And that is exactly how your life is with your energy and your vibration and protecting all that is around you. Okay, harnessing that thing in you, breathing life into that. Okay, um if you don't do that, well, It's almost like you don't. I mean, you don't have an option. Like, yes, okay, you could sit here and debate about free will and all this shit. You have the free will to ignore it, but the thing is gonna keep coming back. So you can push it away, push it away, push it away, push it away, push it away. It's gonna keep coming back. It's persistent. Okay. The things you don't want to deal with internally, you will start to see manifest around you. The people you meet, type shit. For some of you, all the ailments, the sickness, the fucking the pain in the body and different things, that is all manifesting from a mental state. You have pain in your foot because you don't feel grounded. You understand? The mental radiates physically. And that's the thing. It's like you can go see all these different specialists and this guy will tell you to do this and this guy will tell you to do that. They're fucking guessing, okay? They're trying to take this thing has worked for X amount of people, so now we're gonna go tell you to go try it. Though your biochemistry is differently, so you can go try this for 3 weeks, and if it doesn't work, come back and see me. And go try that for 4 weeks, and it doesn't work, come back and see me. And you go try that for 2 months, and it doesn't work, come back and see me. You see what I'm saying? It's all trial and error. It's a fucking guessing game. They can make very well educated guesses because they've been in the field for 20 years, or they've gone through the residency, or they've seen people with similar symptoms. However, they can't tell you how your body's going to react. It's a fucking guessing game. If he tells you, man, you have knee pain because your hip is out of alignment, that knee pain could actually be caused by a tight calf. That knee pain could be caused because of the gait. When you actually walk, you're not walking in the proper way. Your body's trying to overcompensate. That could be causing your knee pain. Your knee pain could be psychosomatic. Your knee pain could be due to inflammation in the body, the things that you eat, the foods and the things that you consume into your body. Smoking causes more inflammation. You understand? So, smoking weed too. Inhaling smoke into your lungs causes inflammation. All right. Various other aspects. What I'm saying is they can't say this one thing is definitely causing your knee pain because maybe it can contribute to it, but it can be a hell of a lot of other things also making it worse. All right. If you have depression or anxiety, it makes your chronic pain worse. This is proven shit. Okay. So again, the mental state impacts your body. If you're in a low vibration, you're going to be feeling low. You're going to feel lethargic. You're going to be feeling pain. You're going to be feeling all these different things because you are in a space, in a place that is, hindering your true nature and your true vibration. All right. Um, I don't even know why I feel like I had to keep going with with this video, but I haven't quite said something yet, something that somebody needs to hear. Like it's not resonating. I don't know why it's not resonating. I don't know, man. You could say have self compassion, right? Have self compassion and think about what you're doing to yourself by giving your energy out to so many different sources that do not deserve it. Okay, it's understanding your worth and your value. Who deserves your time? Who deserves your limited amount of energy, and who does not? Okay, and then cleansing your fucking aura. All right, closing it down, cleansing it, taking spiritual baths. Oh my god, take a fucking spiritual bath. I'm about to go take one right now. I can feel this fucking energy. It's crazy. All right, make sure you clean your house first. You have to have a clean house. I mean, I really don't even like taking spiritual baths when I know like the shit is not immaculate. Sometimes I get it, you know what I mean. Sometimes you need to take one. Like you can't everything can't be absolutely fucking perfect, scrubbed down with a toothbrush. I get it, okay. Sometimes you don't have the energy to do all that. Okay, sometimes you don't might not have the resources. Maybe you don't have the cleaning supplies to like maybe you don't have like a Swiffer duster because your Amazon package ain't get here yet. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, whatever. Sometimes it's not absolutely perfect, but at least you have to like cleanse that shit down, cleanse it, Cleanse it. Because how can you cleanse your body and your aura and your spirit if you're not cleansing the environment? So, uh, even if you're like I said in a multi-family unit dwelling or whatever the fuck, or you have to live with other people forcefully or however your situation is, you can do things. And if you don't have a bathtub, you can still take a spiritual shower. You know what I'm saying? Um, you can prepare your spiritual bath with your oils and stuff in a little dropper bottle, and put it right there next to your fucking shampoo, your soap. You know what I'm saying? Put Florida water in the shower. Like if you do have to share space with people, whatever, you can put it in your little toiletries kit and bring it in and out with you. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I don't know. Like I'm flashing back to this to this shelter that I was staying in, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you have to take your energy with you. Yeah, I mean, you can't much control about what the guy in the room or living next to you is doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a shelter situation or some shit like that, or somewhere where you have to like share a close um a shared space. If you have a shared space is what I'm saying. If you have a shared space, however that is, whether that's like stacked on top of each other or in a duplex or whatever it is, or if it's actually shared space, like I feel like somebody's like on a couch, like they have to stay on the couch, or this shelter's particularly, it was a hotel room with double beds. It was like this whole complex, like this old hotel that they turned into like a veterans homelessness shelter or some shit. And so I was on the ground floor, and was having to share with this dude I didn't know, right? But I mean, I guess it's similar kind of, not really to the military, I guess. Military is more like you're sharing it with like everybody, you know what I mean? Like 30 fucking people. But either way, okay, wherever you're at, because I feel like it is like some type of shared dwelling like that. Put the stuff in your toiletries kit. So maybe you don't have complete control of making it immaculately clean, but do what you fucking can. Use a Clorox wipe, spray it down real quick, do something. Lysol, bleach. I don't use Lysol. I use Clorox, or I make my own concoctions with yeah, dish soap combined with bleach, Clorox with dish soap, and what else did I put in there? Some type of essential oil I think is in there too. But either way, whatever your concoction is, you get the point. All right. Um, you have to take this shit seriously. You have to take it seriously. Like you, no, you really have to take it seriously. Like we're in this society that conditions us to have to share, and like you need people and you have to have a tribe, and oh my god, like you're gonna die without people around. That's not fucking true. It's not true. Now I'm not saying you have to go be one of these people that live in a cave for 30 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Like literally there have been people living in caves by themselves, content for 30 plus years. So clearly they didn't need people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to be one of those like extremists like that. However, like it's okay to be by yourself, to take time alone, to take your space. It's okay to take your space. You don't need permission. You don't need permission anymore. I don't know where we got this fucking mentality, okay? But you honestly, if nobody else is gonna tell you, I'll tell you right now, okay? You have permission to pull back your energy when you need to. You're not entitled. You don't have to give explanations. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't owe anybody shit. Yes, you can look out for your kids and take care of your family. Yes, you can look at this, you can do this and this and that, whatever. But at the end of the day, you don't owe anybody any explanation at all. At all. And you have to start being that level of selfish because it's the selfish in the best way. Because how the hell can you go and light the light around the world or make an impact or leave a legacy if you don't even know you? You can't even tap in with you because you want to be here and 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 be here. Be like, sit the fuck still, okay? Sit still. You know, it's like you're running because you're running from yourself. You think that you're gonna find the answer in other people, and you're gonna find out the fucking hard way that you're not gonna find it in other people. You're not gonna find whatever it is that you're searching for. You're not gonna find it in other people. You're not. People can help you along your journey. They can help you with your path. I'm not saying you have to be a fucking shut in and never have friends or acquaintances or anything. But whatever it is that you are searching for, no one is gonna fill that hole. Not a soul on this planet is gonna fill that hole. None. So, you are responsible for your own healing. Nobody's coming to save you. I know everybody wants to look at a savior, because that's the complex that we've been set with is to wait for somebody to come sweep you off your feet. The fucking you're a damsel in distress and someone needs to come save you. Don't nobody need to come save you. You need to save yourself. Save yourself from drowning. But it's like you would rather drown and keep giving out the light and doing all this like keep giving yourself until you're run down and you don't have anything else left to give. And then that's what happens. That's why people end up being stuck in hospitals and sick and tied up to machines and shit. Literally nothing left to give. I had an aunt that ended up in the hospital because of stress. Stress. Worried about all these other fucking people. Except for the one that fucking mattered, who was who. Self. You're in the hospital for stress. Because you want to neglect you. You're neglecting yourself. So, all right. For a fucking hour or whatever, it's not even about the time. I mean, I can sit here and talk all fucking night, right? Like, I don't know what else you need me to tell you. I could pull. I'm not even gonna do tarot. I'm not even gonna do that. No. See, this is this right here. I've given you enough of my energy. Like you have it. Like I don't, you know. But I don't know. Eventually, you just have to see like what is within you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what society tells you or what family tries to mold you into or whatever your friend group thinks that you should do or should be or what. Listen, if your friends expect you to act a certain way, then those aren't true friends. Those ain't true friends around you. And it's okay to grow up and be an adult and say, you know what, my favorite cousin is not my favorite anymore. Our life paths are completely different. You're on a certain wavelength of vibration and a way of thinking that's not conducive to my growth, and that's fine too. That's okay to say. Don't get trapped in the etymology of the word family is servant. Don't get trapped in being a servant. Okay? You don't have to be a servant for them. You have your life to live, your own life. And see, I just watched a life changing movie yesterday called Elemental, and of course it's a fucking Disney movie because they hide the best messages in fantasy, quote unquote fantasy, or children's stories, whatever have you. Now this one is more adult kind of animation. Um, Obviously children would like it, but um, anyways, after the life changing movie, then they had a actual behind the scenes with the guy that wrote and created it, and him talking about his life and his parent of immigrants and xenophobia and different things that he had to go through as a child growing up in New York, where people told them that they didn't belong, go back to China. He's like, I'm Korean, like, you know what I mean? All these different fucking things about society and what they told them they had to be. And then, pressures from his father where he felt like he needed to fill certain shoes. And like you see that a lot in the character Ember in the movie and different things. And it's like, you don't have anybody's shoes to fill but your own. There we go. That's perfect. That's what I was trying to get out. It took an hour and 5 minutes and 45 seconds. 6 and 9, baby. You see what I'm saying? Perfect. 6 is about family. 9 is about the alpha and omega. Well, I don't like using like Greek stuff. It's about the end and the beginning. Okay, it acts like the number zero. Anything plus 9 equals the number. So, you know, 9 has its own special illuminated energy. However, it is the ending and the beginning. All right. Um. So yeah, you don't have anybody else's shoes to fill but your own. And see, that went from a very intense energy all the way down to a very mild energy. And you see, that's the difference when you keep feeding into the wrong things. All right, now I don't even really want to play this. I ain't feeling that shit. The point is that you get the point. I feel like this message is only for a few amount of people. Normally, I would say if this helped you, share it, help somebody else out. However, I feel like if this video found you, it's a specific reason why it found you. You've been asking for this video. You've been asking for this energy. You've been putting this out there, out there, out there, out there. All right, here, here, here. All right, here. Okay. So now, it's what you're gonna do with it. All right. The energy was out there. Somebody channeled it. Boom. I'm the one channeling it. Here we go. My energy, whatever. Okay. Um. Yeah. 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 I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, that Bashar video. Thank you, or Basar. I don't know how to say the name, but thank you. That was somebody channeling a message. So thank you for the message there. And I also am channeling or was channeling some heavy, some whatever kind of energy. I don't feel it anymore. So boom, we must have done a breakthrough. You and me and you. All right. So from me to you, or really from spirit and you. Um, there you go. Thank you for making it this far. All right.